Estamos de vuelta en Un Show con Tuti. Gracias, amigos, por su sintonía. Hoy lo invito a que aprendamos, porque cada persona, cada ser humano tiene algo que enseñarnos. Y si nosotros estamos abiertos, quitarnos un poquito los prejuicios, las creencias, no le estoy diciendo que se convierta a usted, no, simplemente escuche. Si algo le resuena, si algo lo invita a usted a hacer algo diferente, ¿por qué no probarlo? ¿Por qué no hacer algo diferente para nosotros ser mejores seres humanos, mejores personas, más felices, como lo hablábamos hace un momento? Nos acompaña el ama Ole Noodle, hablando un poquito de todo, realmente hablamos ya de la felicidad, hablamos un poquito del libro, del amor. Me gustaría que habláramos un poco del budismo, el que tú practicas es el Vajrayana. Lo dije bien. Sí.
Buddha taught 3 levels of people. He taught the people who wanted to avoid their problems, and those he taught about cause and effect. It's called Theravada, or the way of the leaders of the order. It's mainly monastic teaching, what to do and what not to do. Then, for those who had reached a level where they discovered that they were just one and the others are countless, then he gave teachings about a rich inner life called Mahayana, or the Great Way. Okay. And here it's a question of balancing compassion and wisdom. Too much wisdom and it gets cold and people don't like it. Too much compassion and it gets sloppy and sentimental, and nobody can help. And people, right? So, so a good balance between the two, compassion and wisdom, is very good. That's called Mahayana. And Vajrayana, which actually means diamond way, Via del Diamante.
Sí.
Here, Camino del Diamante or whatever. So this is also, what you have. And the diamond way, it's about behaving like a Buddha until we become a Buddha. Pulling the beautiful Buddha mask over our heads again and again until, it sticks. You can't take it off anymore. You became like that, right? That's what it's about.
Eso es una práctica, es una disciplina de por vida, de cada minuto, de cada segundo.
It's a view. It's a view to see all beings as potential Buddhas, to see their potential, their fearlessness, their strength, their power, all the special qualities they have.
Aún quienes agreden, quienes viven en odio, en miedo, en resentimiento, aún esas personas que nos pueden dañar?
Well, teach people with a minimum of pain, I would say, right? I mean, if somebody tries to rob you, you break a few ribs, but you don't kill them, right? In my case. You use your stilettos, right? But not in the face. Not in the face. Not in the face.
Okay. No lo haré de esa forma. ¿Cómo nos puede ayudar el budismo en nuestra vida? ¿En qué nos ayuda? ¿En qué te ha ayudado a ti el budismo en tu vida?
Well, I used to be very wild, boxed for 4 years, did all kinds of things, also studied, got some University of Copenhagen in America and other places and so on. Studied quite a lot, philosophy, psychology, especially philosophy, right? And this was interesting, but Buddhism was the first time that I found something which was total, which took in body, speech, and mind, which took in activity, motivation, and especially, view, how we see the world, right? I mean, the way we see the world decides if we live in a heaven or in a hell, right? Or in a boring place or in an exciting place, right? All these things, this is the difference.
Es simplemente verlo a través del cristal correcto, ¿cierto? Ese punto de vista. Vamos a tomar en cuenta, como había mencionado hace un momento, a nuestros televidentes para que nos trasladen algunas preguntas y me encantaría que tú nos ayudes a responderlas porque creo que son preguntas que todos nos hacemos en la vida en algún momento. Vamos a ver las preguntas.
Suelo perder la paciencia fácilmente. ¿Cómo puedo tener más tolerancia?
You can be more tolerant by understanding that something absolutely evil would self-destruct. It means a total 200% devil could not exist. The energy we give out comes back to us. Something totally negative would destroy itself, couldn't exist. So it's not a question of evil, it's a question of stupidity. If we are stupid, we don't see causality work. And we do say things which harm others, and then they harm us, right? It's a question of intelligence, about knowing about causality. That's what it's about. A devil cannot exist. He destroys himself all the time.
Estamos acostumbrados a echarle la culpa a los demás. Estamos acostumbrados a señalar a otras personas y decir, me quitas la paciencia, me entristeces, me haces infeliz, ¿cierto? Como a dejar que los otros sean los responsables de nuestra vida. Lo que tú dices es todo lo contrario, viene de mí y solamente refleja lo que yo soy.
Well, I always think that mind in its essence is indestructible space. In its expression, it is playful joy, and in its activity, it's compassionate or meaningful activity, right? And then whenever I meet people, I try to give them the situation, the frame where they can do the best. You know, I always try to look away from the negative things. It doesn't matter anyway. What matters is that they're all Buddhas who haven't found it out yet. And then I try to give them the best roles they can play, like you're doing with me now, right? Same thing. You know, we try to bring people in the situation where they can do the best job, you know, and be as meaningful. And this is a good thing. You know, this is very true. Look at here, I talk about it, my hair stands up on my arms. I get real blessing talking about this. It's a wonderful thing to talk about. You know, that when all the inner energies open up, right? Because everybody has some qualities. Everybody has something. If you can get it, if you can awaken it, if you can make them see it themselves, right? Then, wonderful, wonderful. Just great.
¿Es más importante o es el primer paso sería ver el Buda en mí y después veo el Buda en los demás?
Well, you can see in yourself, you know, that which is aware, which is looking through your eyes and listening through your ears, you know, is actually intelligence, is wisdom, is potential, right? Can be developed into a Buddha state. If one works with it in the right way, you know, it can really benefit. It's a very good way.
Vamos a ver la siguiente pregunta que aparece en su pantalla a continuación.
¿Cómo puedo encontrar un equilibrio en mi vida?
No, just think everybody could be dead tomorrow. So if we don't wish them happiness today, we are actually bad people.
Qué lindo eso, ¿eh?
Yeah, everybody can be dead tomorrow. We are all in that situation, you know. So if we are not happy now when something good happens, we're bad people. We're bad people. Yeah.
Parte de las creencias del budismo es la reencarnación, ¿cierto?
Yeah.
Desde el punto de vista de otras creencias, la reencarnación pareciera como que no nos da la oportunidad de hacerlo bien esta vez. Como que nos dijera, como hay otra vida, me puedo portar mal en esta y no importa. ¿Cierto? Muchas personas lo pueden ver así. Eso es lindo.
You're wonderful. Yeah, that's good. No, I mean, any logic, anybody who has any kind of logic can see that mind is not a thing. It has no color, weight, smell, size, form, or anything like that. It is not a thing. It is like space. And space is timeless. We have always been here. We have always been here, you know, in different bodies, different situations, different forms, and so. But there is no beginning. Always space has been playing with itself, producing different minds, bodies, situations, universes, and all this. All the time it's been happening like that. And it's been, you know, it's really, and people have to understand that, and there's also no ending. And that's why we should try to identify right from the beginning with that which is aware. Our bodies get old, sick, and die. We can't trust them. Thoughts and feelings come and go, disappear. Claro. Also, right? But that which is aware, which is looking through our eyes and listening through our ears, this is what we should identify with. Because this is timeless, it's radiant, it's got very good qualities like compassion, wisdom, strength, and so on. It's an amazing thing, you know. I mean, always be that which is aware.
Okay.
Don't get caught among the things you are aware of.
Ok, antes de la pausa comercial me gustaría compartirles a ustedes, amigos, y también compartirle a la Lama Olé que hoy nos acompaña, algunas anécdotas de personas que ya lo conocen en sus múltiples visitas a Guatemala. Ha estado aquí 15 años más o menos, o no viviendo, sino visitándonos por 15 años, y muchas personas han aprendido, han aplicado y han también transformado sus vidas y hoy lo quieren compartir con nosotros. Vamos a ver estas cápsulas.
Para mí, Lama Ole ha sido una figura muy inspiradora que me ha ayudado porque él ha sido una de las personas y líderes occidental que ha traído las enseñanzas tibetanas. Él ha transmitido enseñanzas de compasión, de sabiduría y sobre todo de mucho amor para todos los que hemos sido sus estudiantes, y ojalá que nosotros también podamos ser multiplicadores de estas enseñanzas y transmitir beneficios a las personas que nos rodean.
Y tuve la suerte de conocer a Lama Ole hace 14 años. Y puedo decir que realmente él ha sido una gran inspiración para mi vida. Una de las cosas importantísimas que me ha enseñado es el valor de ser valiente uno, ¿verdad? De arriesgarse, de lanzarse hacia sus sueños y de que no hay absolutamente límites para nada. Realmente los límites los ponemos nosotros en nuestra vida y yo lo he visto en su vida, en la vida de él, por eso es que él me inspira tanto, ¿verdad?
Al volver,
Don't use it, you know, it kills you, it takes your life, it destroys your life. From your part of the world, a Latin lady with all the feelings of a Latin lady, which is really like a tonic for me, you know. Like,